And welcome to episode 10. Let there be light. This could be interesting, you all say. How are we going to do light? Well, it's an entity, nothing different. Let's just get to it. New file. And we'll call it light.h. And of course, we'll have a light.cpp. I'm guessing by now you're knowing how this goes along. Me, in other words, quite easily. Shouldn't be a problem doing any light, should it? I wouldn't have thought so. Here we go. Let's get on with it. Pragma once. Yeah, I will have an include. Because light is going to have, guess what? A position. And it's in maths. And it's vector3d.h. Yep, looking good. Let's give ourselves a bit of name spacing. Again, you're not going to be surprised by anything that happens in this episode. Except that AMP isn't a namespace for some reason. I'll figure that out in a second. Namespace entities. Nice one. And class name of light. Again, this is for the user. Do it from the user's point of view. And as the little red squigglies settle down, we shall just wait for those whilst I work out what kind of variables we want. I mean, this might be the shocking bit. How many variables does light have when you think about it? You're quite right. Mighty fine coffee. Oh, yeah. Light has two variables. The first one is a vec3 position, as we all know. The second one is a bit more weird. It's color. Spelt wrong. American, because I'm spelling things American by now. Color. Why not brightness? Why? Because you can have coloured lights, and the more colour you add, the brighter it gets. So if you put in, for a colour 111, you will get maximum brightness white. If you put in 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, you will have half brightness white. But it leaves room for all the colours, and the rainbow as well. Depending on the system that you're using for your colours, that can be, in this case, flows. So anything from 0 to 1.00. 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, that's an awful lot of colours. We'll go with that. We'll pop a public area in, calling it light. And no shocking here. We are just going to have the vec3. Call it position. And the vec3. And we'll call that colour. Apologise to all those English people out there. I know I am one, but I'm still going to spell it wrong. Don't know why, it's just habit now. So, what we're going to need for light? Not much. So, we'll put in settings. Yeah. With vec3 not working all of a sudden. Thank you. Make sure everything looks right before I carry on. Yeah, I can't see any problems with that. So for getters, we have vec3s, and it's get position. Again, you've not really seen anything new here. In fact, I doubt you will see anything new here. Again, this is just the basic outlining of all the entities. Any of these entities can have things added, changed, put in, taken away. It is your choice entirely as a programmer what you put in. I'll have colour as well, because we can. Return any colour. It's a storage class, but you can put actions in here. You can put anything in you want. You can have move light if you want a moving light. You can have an orbital light. That sounds interesting if you want to make a song. So you could put, for instance, here, you might want to put, let's see now, something like increase orbit. And for that, you would put in, oops, nothing there, obviously, because it's acting on the positions. So you could set your position up and give it an orbital value, radius, whatever, radius and radius position. Put all that in there and work out the lovely little calculations to go with it. And you could have an orbital light working very, very quickly, very, very easily, and it'll work off this one entity. What I would prefer to do is make a component system that does that for me. So I could make an orbital component and use it for any entity that I wanted to orbit. That is more productive in my mind than putting it in here. So I'm going to leave all of this lot, well, blankish type of thing. I'm just going to set position. It's one of those things, you can program things multiple ways. How you actually want to program it is really up to you. As you can see, I just get into a little bit of a rut on what I'm doing and just carry on doing it until I run out of ideas and then I think of something new. It's pretty obvious. No, I'll show you the experimental bits when we get to them. That's always good fun. You'll see me experiment, don't you worry. What are we doing here? Vec3 color. So, I mean, it's how you want to spend your time. Do you want to spend your time experimenting at this stage or just putting down the base work? My point is really get your base work sorted out. Get your foundation done. Sort out your experimentation afterwards. Once you've got the code up and working, you can experiment all you want. I mean, I've got a set of basic code here that will keep you with a good foundation for years to come. It will look nothing like this in years' time. In fact, within 1 to 3 months, it'll look nothing like this. But that's how you develop 3D. I mean, this is only going to be very basic. What do we need here? Oops. Just need that one, don't we? It's the only one we haven't defined. So we shall save that out. Let's just have a quick check. Yeah, looking good. No obvious spelling mistakes in this, except for colour. Okay. So let's namespace up. If you're following along in order, then by now you know exactly what's coming along. And you know exactly what I'm going to do next. And this video is just a confirmation of what's going on, really, rather than anything else. That becomes a colon. That becomes m_position equals position, comma, m_color equals color. Take that back. And you're probably asking, why do you always put empty in there? What's that all about? And it's to remind me that it's supposed to be empty. Think about that. How would you know otherwise? Somebody might come along to your code one day and have a look at all these braces and think, well, obviously he hasn't finished this bit, let's fill it in. Yeah, that could be fun. So light, color, light, vec3 position, vec3 color, colon, m position. Can I come here? Oh dear. M position, and color, looking good. I'm happy. Are you happy? Yep. So that's happy. That's happy. All we need now is this one. Oh, I don't seem to have saved it out since last time. That's my bad. Okay, I'll do that as well. Camera. Source. Empty. Spelling it right. And this is a light. .cpp. Yeah, that'll do nicely. New line. Source. Entities. And that's just light.h. Make sure everything works. Does always help. Run build task. There we go. Light has been added. So I can now head over, add all of that lot to light complete. Save it out and pop it onto my server. Hello Muppet, thank you for that. And yet again, new code update available. This is quite regular. Not worrying, just regular. So, there we go. That was light. I'll speed on now and I will get to the next video, as we are now nearly at the end of C++. I don't think we've really got that much left to do. Let's find out what it is. Look in my office. Come on, Muppet. Be good. You purr into the microphone then. Yeah, we're on the last one. Terrain, and then I want to get on with the API. Utilities is really part of maths. I've thought about this a little bit. So utility, I might move to maths. I'm not sure yet, because maths only goes under AMBER and so will the utilities. So thinking through in the future, that's what might happen. The reason why I'm not going to do utilities right now is because I think there's more important things than that. They probably go in last. I'm just wondering whether it's C++ or make it its own little bit, because utilities will require maths. So those two are tightly hooked together. By the time I get there, I'll know what they are. That's why I haven't written yet, because I don't know what they are. Sounds silly. But yeah, we'll do the last part on the next one. So the next episode is terrain. So I'll catch you then. In the meantime, thank you for stopping by for Let There Be Light, and have a good time. Enjoy yourselves.